happened last time?
I did it last time, so I'm gonna leave it to me.
No, please don't, because I can't do stuff like that. I'm really bad at recaps.
Well, okay, then
Man.
I guess we'll just hope that everybody has good memory. Um, let's see. So, Kalani, you
Hmm?
were sneaking after Candle, is that right?
Yeah.
And did you want to be stealthy about this?
No, I'm pretty sure I said last time I was not doing it stealthily because I managed to like befriend her in a way or like something like that. So I was just gonna walk over.
I see, okay. So you're basically just going to sort of like stroll up to her.
Yeah, I mean she was at Steve's, and I'm pretty sure
Yeah,
I entered
he
the
saw
house
you.
last time. Yeah.
Alright. Yeah, una secundo.
Yeah.
It's your move to make.
Okay.
Kendall is walking around with her frog. Yes, it's her frog now.
Yeah.
And she's spotting you, following her. What do you do?
Man, how do I think I'm just gonna leisurely like walk in the direction of Steve's hut. Just with following the path. Just like not spooking her in a sense,
Mm-hmm.
but like just waving at her. Hey. And then I'm gonna continue walking to Steve's.
Hey, what was your name?
Yeah. Kalani.
Kalani. You're the cool adventurer.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be like, be with your friends, like uncursing us?
Oh, they can handle it. They just asked me to check up on Steve for a moment, and I mean, shouldn't you be in your house as well?
Yeah, things. Mom and Dad, they are kind of at odds a little bit.
Oh.
Yeah. Mom is getting a bit freaked out about the whole thing, about the curse, and says she wants to leave. And also, I think your friends told on me, so that sucks. So I'm gonna be in trouble probably when I go back anyway.
Oh, that is so rude of them. I try
Yeah.
to not have them tell them, but like they don't always listen to me, sadly.
Hmm.
But if you want, we can both hang out with Steve for a second.
I mean, I guess.
Hide away from the adults.
Yeah. And
Yep.
she follows you to go to Steve.
Okay.
But like, you're cool and strong. Why haven't you
Yeah.
solved like why didn't you uncurse us yet?
Oh, the thing is that it is more difficult than we might let you know.
Is it? Because I feel like it's definitely got something to do with that bloody stone. Like, can't you just smash it?
Oh, I would fear that if we would destroy it, that we might get cursed instead, or we would be cursed as well. It is a little bit more sacred, we think.
So then, like, maybe just cleaning up the rock? Like,
I mean,
unbloodying it?
I mean, we could always try that. It is a good idea from you. I can suggest it to my group when they might show up here after they have discussed stuff
Oh, hey, Kalani, Candle.
Hey,
What are you guys doing here?
oh, we are just hanging out. My part of the group are handling some stuff, and I thought, well, it was Candle's idea to hang out here for a moment, get some fresh air.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Make you guys make yourselves at home. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hmm.
I assume I see freaking Skype in Candle's hands.
Yeah, 100%. Well, yeah, no, 1%. Although Steve turns to you guys. You guys wouldn't have happened to have seen like my axe, the one I use for like wood chopping.
What do you mean?
Oh no.
Well, I don't know. Nah, don't worry about it.
Um, Candle, why don't you go and play with the dummy or try some stuff? I mean, you want to be an adventurer, right?
I mean, you know, not like a fighting adventurer, more like, you know, more like going to places. But yeah, no, I'll have a
That's
look at
fair.
the dummy.
Okay.
Oh, the axe is gone.
Steve,
Yeah.
when we left, the axe was there, correct?
I don't know.
Uh,
I don't think I checked.
alright. That's worrisome. Do you
But-
mind if I go have a check then?
I mean, it's just a hand axe. Like, it's nothing special. Like, there's worse weapons to be scared of. It's probably nothing.
Steve,
Yeah.
my weapon is a whip and a hand axe. That is what I fight with.
Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. That was not what I meant to do.
No, I know. I'm just trying to tell you, a hand axe in the wrong hands can still be very lethal.
Right. Yeah. Okay. What do we
And an
do?
animal. I mean, I can have a check. Look if there are tracks at all.
Yeah, that sounds smart. You do
Okay.
that.
Alright. If you can try to distract Candle, that would be wonderful. Sure.
I'll try.
Okie dokie, thank
Hey,
you.
Candle, do you want to hang out with me? Not really. Do you I've got like clubs. So you don't care about flowers by any chance, do you? Not really. How about listen, if you come with me, I'm gonna give you 2 copper coins. That sounds good.
Can't convince? Right.
Oh, money! That always wins the hearts. Oh my goodness.
We're not easy.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna check if I can figure anything out here. If it was like, I mean, there is a dent in the wood already, right? Where the axe used
Oh
to
yes.
be.
Yeah, it was lodged in there.
Yeah. I just in general want to investigate the area then, I think. Like, check how maybe the axe was removed, or like, if there are any footprints, anything
Okay.
like that.
So
I assume-
investigation, or I'll let you pick whichever one you feel more comfortable with, investigation or survival, but you might get different results based on them.
I'll do survival because that one's better.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
Alright. I mean, first of all, the obvious thing. It wasn't an
Yeah.
animal.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That wasn't an animal. You can see this from the markings in the wood that somebody pulled this out. You can also tell from the markings in the wood that somebody didn't pull this out cleanly. Whoever pulled this out struggled.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. That's pretty much what I
Candle
thought.
pops up next to you.
What?
What are we
Okay.
investigating?
Oh my goodness. Candle. I am just.
Steve in the
interested-
background just shrugs helplessly.
Well, Steve mentioned that his ex was gone, and you know it has been a little odd around here. So I just wanted to check if anything strange had happened. That is my job, figuring things out like this.
Do you think there's a crazy axe murderer on the loose?
Well, I mean that is a very extreme thing to say immediately, but I hope not. But I mean the ex is gone. Hi, Fred. But you know, there are a lot of options, and right now, the option that I have right now is it was removed by not an animal, by a person. It's just now that I need to figure out who the person was and why
Interesting.
it was removed.
How would we do that?
Oh, I mean,
Candle.
Candle wants to,
She's helping.
yeah, she's trying to help, but I don't think.
If we put her in combat, I'll kill you.
I don't want to. You know, Candle. I mean, with what the frick?
Is that Mr. Owl?
That is the Mr. Owl, I think.
Suddenly, an owl sweeps in, and the owl immediately, as it swoops in, grabs its talons into Skype
Oh,
and
no, no.
just carries it away.
Candle. Is that Mr. Owl? If you know, just asking.
This happens really quickly. It's like one swift motion. Candle
Okay.
barely turns her head as you see the back ends of it flying away. Kalani, is there an action you would like to attempt or something?
I mean, I want to try and get Skype back.
Okay, yes. How?
Man, is there a way that I could use my whip to like stop the movement from the owl?
I'll allow it, though it'll be quite difficult.
Okay.
Let's see. How would you want to do that?
Well, I at least want to like try and like, I guess with the whip, like just make the whip go around the owl. I guess like
Okay.
catch it.
Make a dexterity check with proficiency.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My dex is a 6.
Yeah, just go for it.
Just a normal dex roll.
With proficiency, so you get a +2
The only
bonus.
one who can roll above a 6.
It's true. You're the chosen. Never mind.
Oh no!
You know,
Who
ironically,
It is a 6.
did roll a 6.
It is a 6.
Yeah, unfortunately, no. It's just it happens too quickly, and by the time you even just get it out, it's already gone, and it goes so fast and flies off into the forest, pretty much out of sight.
I just turn to a candle. Candle?
Is
Is that Mr. Owl?
I'm not sure.
I thought
Maybe.
you-
Probably. I mean, if it wasn't, it
Nice.
might have just been an owl who was hungry. But if that's the case, I'm pretty sure Skype can defend himself. Right?
Well,
I mean,
Please excuse me for staring my tea too close to the microphone.
that's fine. Don't worry. I mean, sure. I'm sure Skype can defend themselves. But I think I am going to try and follow the owl. If you can stay with Steve for a second, because I don't want you to get lost with me in the forest. If I get lost, it's fine.
Yes, yes. I'll, yeah.
Stay here. I beg of you. If I come back and you are not here, please,
But like,
Candle.
I know Mr. Owl. I could be helpful.
Candle, you weren't even sure if it was Mr. Owl.
It actually, now I'm super certain. It definitely was Mr. Owl.
smooth.
Sweetie, there is a person
Please.
that I'm just pointing at like this stump of wood. There is a person that could have stolen an axe and is now on the loose in the forest. I would have you rather stay in a house, secluded and safe, instead of being in the open, in the forest.
But you have an hand axe. If you give me one of your hand axes, then it'll be even.
Sweetie, I only have one hand axe and a whip, and I need both weapons to fight. Also,
Wait.
I
I know,
thought you
I
did-
know.
where did you go?
I'll be bigger, and that way I'll be more intimidating. If you're worried about wildlife, that's no problem.
Okay, I'm going to try and Sweetie, I want you to try and swing my hand axe for a quick second and see how you do. Just out of curiosity. If you can't
The bush.
use it correctly, you're staying here.
Okay, let's do
Yeets it into the
this.
fucking. He yeets it into the fucking bush.
That's when he lets go.
No,
Oh my
please,
God.
No. I just want to see. She's just like, Kalani just has her hands
I
over
see
each
she is
other,
also
like,
hurt.
Yeah, there's no upper body strength really. Kendall or rather Steve? Yeah, no. Kendall doesn't seem to have the upper body strength to really do anything useful with it. She can barely even hold it right.
yeah. Okay, I'm gonna reach my hand out again and just try and ask the axe back.
She is not returning it. No, listen, it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
You lost your axe. and we-
Okay, listen. Fine. She returns the axe.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Candle, I think you're a very brave little girl. But right now, you need to stay safe. I don't know how your parents would react if anything would happen to you. I don't want that on my conscience. I want you to stay safe.
See, that's what they all say, but you also told me that you just left the farm. I don't want to be safe all the time.
Got you there.
Yeah, I know.
She's right, but also no.
Yeah.
We get it, but kid, please.
Kendall, I left the farm because I wasn't needed per se. I think you are needed here for your family. They care a lot about you. Again, you're very brave. I appreciate it. What is Steve doing?
Steve is standing in the background with the chains, like mouthing.
Mhm. How about this? I will go look for Mr. Owl for now alone. If I come back empty-handed, you can come with, and we can look for Mr. Owl then together. But first I'm gonna look alone.
Roll me a persuasion.
Good grief.
Good luck. She's hard to
Thanks.
persuade.
I know. Man.
Oh, we're in hell.
You're
we're
all the
still
same.
in hell.
Adults always say, oh, you know, if you do this, then I'll do that, but then you never follow through. It's always the same. Fine, I won't come and join you to, like, find Sky, whatever. You're lamer than Steve.
Hmm.
Steve
How will you ever recover?
doesn't know if that's a win.
Steve.
Yeah, I'll try and look after her, but
Yeah, make sure she stays inside, and otherwise you warn my group. I'm going to go after that owl now.
yeah. Okay. Good luck.
Thank you. I'm going to run.
Full sprint.
Going full sprint.
Lovely. Okay, and I think we're going to quickly switch scene.
Oh boy, I'm still there. Goodbye.
T-posing out of existence. Back over here,
Yeah.
where I believe that Driftmark and Discord were busy interrogating the wife via Corix. Now, at this point in time, the event with Skype has not happened yet, so Discord has no reason to panic yet.
Thank you. Just let me know when it's panic time.
I will. So, yeah, you may continue with your investigation.
What the fuck? What was the last question we asked?
I don't
Oh,
think
there's
you
a good
asked
question.
a single
you
one.
were just kind of lost.
I'm pretty sure you
I-
didn't know a question to ask. That's why
You asked her if she had ever been to the grave site, the mass grave, and she said yes.
How
Right.
do I communicate like this?
Okay.
Can you
no,
write?
No, I got it. Ma'am, if I may ask, what did you do at the gravesite?
As I mentioned, it was a long time ago when we found the boy. At the time, we looked to see if there were any survivors, parents, maybe. We didn't find anyone.
Would you? This is not an accusatory question, but just to be completely sure. Did you find the kid, your kid, S'more? The name.
Yes.
S'more. Did you find S'more among the bodies?
No, I did not. We found him here on this farm. Well,
Okay.
not on this farm, but very close to it, around the edges of the forest in between. He was scurrying away with some of the unrefined grain. It was a very sorry sight.
Now that is something different than you described it last time, because you said that you found him inside with the grain, the unrefined grain. Now you found him on the edge of the farm?
Well, he took some of it and ran with it, I suppose. Makes no difference, the exact location. I suppose if it does matter, my apologies. I suppose it must have been somewhere around between the mill and the line of the forest.
And was he wearing orc attire?
Yes.
Was it by chance this thing? I pull out the wrong leather outfit.
She literally just goes back and stifles a scream. What is that?
That
Is that a
is
skull?
several, actually. But okay, it's not. This is not what he was wearing. That's very good.
Where did you
Yeah,
get
that-
that from?
From the mill. We found this buried under children's clothes.
Welcome.
Hello.
What? That's... How would that have even gotten there? I don't understand.
That is one of the things we wanted to ask you about, in case if you knew. Can I tell if she's lying or acting?
No, yeah, sure. Yeah, you can try, give an insight.
Damn it.
You can tell that she herself does not know, but there seems to be something on her mind. She seems to have an idea that she doesn't seem to want to utter.
Ma'am, anything you can say to help us could help solve this mystery.
She looks down a little ashamedly. It must... Maybe it belongs to the boy. Perhaps the priest was right, and it's not that easy for him to shake off his natural inclinations.
Well, that's not what I was going here for, but no, but this, considering with the curse that was and the message that was left, this could maybe explain the lightning striking twice on the same mill.
Her eyes widen. You're saying this thing is responsible?
We do not know for sure, but we have a few working theories.
She seems to want to get further away from that thing.
I put it back in the bag.
You could, it could be argued that the remains could act as, well, in this case, literally, a lightning rod for the curse. The curse itself may be generally upon a person, but its influence may be stronger around areas containing, I suppose, items that were potentially stolen from the origin of the curse.
So, it should be simple enough. Return all the items and then it's over?
Clearing the curse is up to whoever placed the curse to begin with to forgive.
And considering the child is an orc, we don't think the child is responsible for it.
Well, who else would have gone and brought orc attire to the mill? Of course it was him. Who else would it have been? Can't believe he repays us like this.
Racism.
Yeah, Luceris is like physically like a little taken aback. Like as he's experienced a similar level of racism as well with him being a lizard folk.
Yeah, Discord
He's
holds
like-
up 4 fingers.
Yeah.
For the 4 potential suspects within the house.
It doesn't make sense. Why would I do this? Why would my husband do this? Why would Candle of all people do this? And Steve, well, actually,
Oh, right.
I don't really know
5
anything
fingers.
about Steve. But
My next
then
question-
again,
my
I'm
next-
not sure why he would do that.
I've also had a question that's been with me for a bit now. Were you present at the massacre? You or your
Of course
husband?
not.
I have to ask. We all saw the sword. it would not be the biggest jump of logic.
It was a terrible time. We were very scared. We made sure to... Well, I didn't leave the house at
Yes.
all. Honestly, just hoping that it wouldn't come anywhere too close enough to us. We saw soldiers passing through a couple of times. We knew that something was brewing. There were fires. She looks off into the distance of the woods. We would have not dared step anywhere near.
Daniel, were we there when Candle mentioned Mr. Owl? Or was that only with Discord?
I think Discord was
Or
there,
Zoom.
maybe Kalani was there, but yeah.
I was probably listening in at this point.
Did you tell us at this point? Because like, I don't want to ask a question about it.
I don't think I did!
We
I think I forgot.
We already brought up Mr. Owl to the
Yeah,
chat.
fuck it, we'll just pretend that the
Yeah.
party actually shares information like responsible adults.
Yippee!
Candle also shared having spent time with a creature from the forest, Mr. Owl.
That's not... I'm
Yes?
sorry, but my daughter sometimes has the weirdest tales in her head. She is a young child, you must understand. Either that, or an undisciplined one, as I've been very clear that she is not to enter the forest.
Well,
About that.
Yes.
Entered
We're
the forest tunnel.
We're rather certain she has entered the forest.
Sorry, what? Sorry, what did you say?
We know for a fact your daughter has been near the site of the curse.
She takes a deep breath.
Several times, in fact.
Stop! Oh my god! Oh. Yeah,
She
that's
paces
angry
around
mother.
a little bit and shakes her head. It's like these people want to be cursed. I don't understand. Do I have to do everything?
She's also not been particularly careful about her heritage. Even with guest over.
Madam?
At this point, she just looks kind of exasperated.
Madam, can I ask you to clarify what you mean, these people?
My husband, Steve. Well, it was bad enough that he decided to help Steve by setting him up in the forest. The forest of all places. He should know that we should just stay away from there. It's like asking for trouble. It just feels like every time the forest comes up, bad things happen. It's always like this, always. And yet, here we are. Steve's no different. I mean, he doesn't seem even to understand the danger that the forest showcases. And that's obviously a bad example for the children. Honestly, I think it was Steve. You know what? Yeah, no, I think all of this started with Steve. That's why Candle started going to the forest. He's clearly been a bad influence on the children.
Madam?
Oh, how dare he?
Madam. The children have been going into the forest long before.
You don't
Steve
know
ever came
that.
Here. We do. She told us.
Yeah, she.
Also, this is not the time for wild accusations.
No.
Whatever may be the case. Do you have any other questions? She is fuming.
Oh. Not at this time. We might come back to ask more questions, but maybe
If
when
you'll
you've
excuse me.
cooled down. Yeah.
Discord puts her finger next to her head and twirls it around.
Yeah.
Damn.
Big time. Considering there was also mentioned that she was starting to listen to the priest.
And it is in that moment that Scud gets snatched up and carried by the owl.
You see Discord jump in shock, and then she turns around. If the character will let me. It's fine, just pretend she turned around, and just book it. She's gone.
Chai follows
Yeah.
immediately.
Same.
Probably flapping her wings.
Oh
yeah.
my.
You know that
Alex?
sound that pigeons make when they start flying? That sound.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
What?
Alex. Skype got taken by Mr. Owl.
Nice.
Got snatched out of Candle's hand.
Yeah.
Just also want to say something before we move on.
Yes.
Because I got some less fun news today.
Alright, let me stop.
Oh.